Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this Monday, January 5th, 2015. I hope that you had a great New Year's weekend. I know I did. Plenty of rest and relaxation and the warmer temperatures, the rain, yes, but now the rain's gone and the cold air. Now, I'm talking some cold air. The coldest air yet this season. In fact, you have to go all the way to last January 30th of 2014, before you'll find the coldest or temperatures as cold as what you're going to find it, especially as we get into Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. Single-digit temperatures. It's coming. You'll look at the 7-day forecast and think, well, he missed a number. No, I wish I could say otherwise, but it's coming. Cold. Yesterday, we had a high of 61. Believe it or not, 61. That happened early Sunday morning, about 2 a.m. at the Bowling Green Airport. And then the temperature started to dive during the day yesterday with the cloudy skies, leftover rain. 45, the average. That's a 16-degree difference. 25 was our low temperature for the day yesterday, just before midnight. 27, the average. That's a 2-degree difference. 1 year ago, we had a high of 45 and a low of 15 back in 2014. Yet today's the day you got to get those numbers right, especially if you're writing a check. Make sure you put 2015. Wow, yeah, the numbers. Whew. We're into that first Monday of the new year, and it's like, okay, got to readjust. We picked up 0.02 of an inch of rain at the Bowling Green Airport yesterday, so that puts us at 59 hundredths for the month and year, and that puts us 11 hundredths of an inch of rain above average for the month and the year so far. But again, this is January. Now today, high pressure takes over. The skies are clearing from west to east. There's still a few low clouds over in the eastern part of our viewing area, but those clouds will clear out as the morning continues. Mostly sunny, but much colder today. We're only calling for a high near 30. Some of you will stay in the upper 20s today, despite the sunshine, with a northwest wind at 7. Tonight, a little weak disturbance passes through our north. We'll see a partly cloudy sky down south here in southern Kentucky. Cold. A low of 24 by early Tuesday morning. That little weak disturbance may touch off a few flurries along the Ohio River late tonight and early tomorrow, but nothing expected down here. Now, Tuesday will be the day of transition. We will warm up with a south to west to south wind, or southwest wind, I guess. High of 40, mostly sunny, but increasing clouds once we get into Tuesday evening, and we'll get down to a low of 20. But here's the thing. We'll have a very strong Arctic front that will pass through Tuesday evening into early Wednesday morning. With that will also come the possibility of a few snow flurries. But here is the bigger news, the one that's going to have the most impact on you. We'll see a high of only 24 on Wednesday, and then a low of 3. Just 3 for Wednesday night. Along with that will be a north wind at 17 to 35 miles per hour. Now, what this will do, single-digit temperatures and then winds that high are going to produce well below zero wind chill factors. In other words, it is going to feel like it is 5 to 15 degrees below zero Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. That is a high impact situation in that if anyone is outdoors Wednesday night into early Thursday morning, you can suffer frostbite, all kinds of hypothermia. I mean, the list is endless. We need to take care of each other here, folks. This is not going to last long, but it's going to be there long enough to where somebody could suffer some problems, especially if you know someone that maybe doesn't have good heat sources. We need to check on pets and the elderly, anybody that you think might be affected by the extreme cold. This is an Arctic blast that's not going to last that long, but once it hits, you'll know it. It's the combination of the wind and the bitter cold that is going to make it very dangerous. Wednesday night into early Thursday morning. Now, as we get into Thursday, we'll see sunshine and we'll try to get back to about 23. Then down to a not as cold 16 Thursday night. Friday, we moderate to 30. And then as we get into the weekend, some nice moderation on the way. In fact, the 16-day outlook shows us moderating back to about average, which is 45 for an average high temperature this time of the year. And we'll get closer to that by Saturday, 34, Sunday, 42. With that, a weak disturbance with a chance of some snow showers at first, but then changing to rain as we get into the day on Sunday. But again, the time to be watching for, not just this morning when we're in the upper teens and low 20s at most of the Kentucky Mesonet sites, but with the combination of gusty winds and temperatures in the single digits. Wednesday night, Thursday morning, wind chill factors are predicted to be at -5 to -15. Dangerously cold. All right, that will do it for this edition of your podcast for your Monday morning. Don't forget my radio show coming up later today, 3 to 7, Sam 100.7 Greatest Hits. Also, don't forget AM Kentucky coming up at 5:30 as we'll update you on the news and weather and sports from the weekend and this morning. In the meantime, God bless, have a great day, and thank you so much for listening.